this morning at Cheltenham, which means it is a cold and frosty start to the day. Turning wet and windy, not welcome news for racegoers. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain. Irish here this morning, that is for sure. And just around the corner here at the Cheltenham Festival is, of course, the Guinness Village, which will be absolutely ram-packed later on today. Now, if you are heading to Cheltenham Festival, you can see behind me the track. It is cold, it is frosty, it is a gorgeous sunny start to the day, but don't be fooled because it is set to turn increasingly wet and increasingly windy. But over the 4 days of the festival, 250,000 people will be coming here. If you want to catch the races themselves, they start live on ITV4 just after 1 o'clock today, and then after 2 o'clock you have to switch over to ITV1. Today is affectionately known as Ladies' Day. Hopefully I'm dressed the part, but if you are heading here today, you will need an umbrella and some wet weather gear because it's set to turn pretty wet later on today. Yes, so cold and frosty. You saw the gorgeous skies here behind me this morning, and I think it is a price worth paying, the frost and the beautiful sunshine, for the chilly conditions we have first thing, widely below freezing. And if you are heading, like I said, to the Cheltenham Festival, expect rain to arrive maybe 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon, on and off throughout the rest of the race meet. And actually the outlook for the rest of the week is pretty unsettled, not welcome news. But for today, cold and frosty, and then wet and windy. So yes, beautiful sunshine greets most of the UK first thing this morning. Temperatures between about -2 and -4 degrees for most of us. And then rain sets in from the southwest. So first of all, we see cloud moving in, then we see rain moving in, and then we see the winds starting to strengthen. And with that, it turns much milder. So southwesterly winds bringing all of this rain. We see a transient area of snow across highland areas of Scotland, potentially up to 10 centimetres. So a warning for that. And also then a warning for rain. The rain turns very heavy, particularly for Northern Ireland, western areas of Scotland as we head through the day, where it also will be windy. So today, a very different afternoon to end where we started. Cloudy, wet, windy, and very, very mild. Overnight tonight, we stick with these cloudy, wet and windy conditions. The whole band of rain continues to spread its way eastwards, and a much milder night ahead for many of us. A very different start tomorrow morning. Cloudy, mild with outbreaks of rain. Tomorrow, more in the way of rain, and that continues all week long. Good morning to you from Cheltenham Festival. It is day 2 of the big event, the race meet. And if you are a race goer today, don't be fooled by this gorgeous sunshine, but it's a cold, frosty one because rain is on the way. Yes, I'm not the bearer of the best news. So dry, fine first thing this morning. Wet weather arrives here in the mid-afternoon, lasts well into the early evening. And the outlook here is for more in the way of wet weather, but sort of showery outbreaks through Thursday and Friday. Full coverage on ITV4 and then ITV1. Now, actually, it's the same thing for all of us. Cold, frosty first thing this morning, and then turning wet and windy as we head through the day. But with the cold, frosty comes the gorgeous, crisp sunshine. Crunchy underfoot, icy for some as well. Warnings across most of the UK today. And after the beautiful sunny start, cloud thickens from the southwest. So it turns windy, it turns cloudy, it turns wet, and the whole band of rain marches right across the country. So things go downhill in as much as there's less sunshine, there's more rain, but temperatures go up. Yes, it turns much milder. Temperatures up into way into double digits later on this afternoon, with the milder air starting to move in. So how do things play out as we head through the next 7 days? Well, we've had such a roller coaster lately. We'll look at the north first of all. So Scotland, Northern